Good day everyone, my name is Joshua Castro and I'm here to talk about pop art. So first of all, what is pop art? Pop art is a movement that emerged in the United Kingdom in the United States during the mid to late 1950s. The movement presented a challenges to tradition of fine art by including imagery from the popular and the mass culture such as advertising, comic books, and mundane mass see objects. Next is how did pop art begin? It began as a revolt against the demanded approaches to art and culture and traditional views on what art should be. Young artists felt that what they were taught at art school and what they saw in museums did not have anything to do with their lives or the things they saw around them every day. Instead, they turned to resources as Hollywood movies, advertising, product packaging, pop music, and comic books for their imagery. The main idea of pop art is by creating paintings and sculptures of mass culture objects and media stars. The pop art movement aimed to blur the boundaries between high art and low culture. The concept that there is no heresy of culture and that art may borrow from any source has been one of the most influential characteristics of pop art. Pop art utilizes images and icons from popular media and products. These include commercial items like soup cans, road signs, photos of celebrities, newspapers, and other items popular in commercial world. Even band names and logos were incorporated. Next is bright colors. Pop art is characterized by vibrant, bright colors. Primary colors like red, yellow, and blue were prominent pigments that appeared in many famous works, particularly in Roy Stein's body of work. Irony and satire. Humor was one of the main components of pop art. Artists used the subject matter to make statements about current events, poke fun at fads, and challenges the status quo. Pop art versus Marilyn Monroe, died in August 1962. In the following weeks, Warhol made his masterpiece, which contains 50 images of Marilyn, all based on the same publicity photography from the 1953 film Niagara. Considered an iconic symbol of pop art, Marilyn diptych was named the third most influential piece of modern art in the survey by The Guardian. Artist Andy Warhol, year 1962. The familiar hero is modern America. The painting is noted of combing brilliant color and narrative situation. It is regarded as one of the most finest and most noble works of Lichtenstein. Artist is Roy Lichtenstein, and year 1963. Pop art United States by incorporating images from the popular and mass culture, such as advertisements, comic books, and everyday mass-perceived objects. The movement posed a challenge to find art traditions. One of its goals is to use images of popular culture in art rather than elite culture, highlighting the banal or kitschy aspect of any culture, most often through irony. It also linked to the use of mechanical reproduction or rendering methods by artists. Material is sometimes visually removed from its known context, isolated, abandoned with unrelated material in pop art. Next is exegesis. Andy Warhol, Rory Lichtenstein, and many more, all of whom drew on a popular imagery and were part of the international phenomenon, were the forerunners of pop art. Pop's reintroduction of recognizable imagery drawn from the mass media and popular culture was a significant shift in the direction of modernism following the popularity of the abstract expressionists. Pop artists celebrated everyday objects and people attempting to bring popular culture to the level of fine art. The subject matter shifted away from the conventional high art themes of morality, mythology, and classic history. Pop art has become one of the most recognizable styles of modern art, possibly due to the incorporation of commercial images. Pop art was the art of popular culture. It was the visual art movement that characterized sense of optimism during the post-war consumer boom of 1950s and 1960s. It coincided with the globalization of pop music and youth culture, personified by Elvis and the Beatles. Pop art was brash, young and fun, and hostile to the artistic establishment. It included different styles of painting and sculpture from various countries, but what they all have in common was an interest in mass media, mass production, and mass